Hello, friends, and welcome back this week to our spy game campaign, HexCrawl. I am joined once more by these lovely human beings. We shall go round, we shall talk to them, and we shall find out what they've been doing this week. I don't know why I made that weird. As ever, Noir, you're first on the little rotation here. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You can find me everywhere as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. After this, unfortunately, I'm going to be missing Woven Realm, but later tonight, I should be able to make it towards TPK Roleplay's Curse of Strahd game, and then I'll be doing some late night streaming. And I'll also be doing some late night streaming tomorrow with DMS Saint and Sarah Franco. We're going to be playing some late night Rocket League. So
Oh, cute.
I love playing that game with people. That's so much fun. So yeah, I'm trying to do more streaming on my own channel and trying to play games that people are out here playing and not just the ones that I like. More people need to play Injustice, but that's just me. That's me.
Oh, that's fair. You know, that's all good. Susie, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, this week I have been playing Crusader Kings. On Monday, we didn't get subjugated by Sweden. Suck it, Sweden. Sam didn't come looking that snatch to have her crown snatched by fucking Sweden. It didn't happen.
It's true.
You were doing a lot of sassy hair flips on Monday. I was here for it. I was
Because
looking
the
for
friend
it.
was like here, and I was just like,
Can't relate.
I'm not used to it.
Tuesday, what did I do on Tuesday? Literally yesterday, Tactical Tuesday, played Siege with oh my god, I'm getting senile, honestly. I played Siege with Virginia yesterday, which was a ton of fun. We had a really good time, actually. It was a really fun time. We didn't run into any shitheads, which was incredible. I know.
Wow.
I know. So yeah, V and had a lot of fun. Frax got his first ace. Shout outs to Frax. He did it.
Nice.
And yeah, my week is basically just as ever. We dropped our spooky teasy trailery thingamajig on Saturday. So if you've still not seen that, head on over to the Black Cat's Twitter or their Facebook where you can see it. And get a taste of what's to come. Other than that, this Friday, it's happening, friends. The time has come. The time has come. Resident Evil Village is out. I'm about to meet my vampire wife, all 9 feet and 6 inches of her. I am so excited. I will be doing it in my closet cosplay of Lady Dimitrescu. So, you know, the eyes are going to be flashing with malevolent rage. There's going to be a cruel little smirk to my lips. And I'm wearing a big fucking hat. So tune in for that on Friday.
Just one correction. How can she be your wife? Well, she's my wife, though.
Well, here's the thing, Noir. I don't know if you've seen obviously, but she has 2 hands.
You know what? That's the best answer to that question.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Sure thing.
I'm just gonna see everybody just play that game, get chased, and then run straight and just die over and over again.
Swear to God, I promise you, the first time that she stoops her fabulous, elegant frame through that door, I'm gonna turn around, open my arms, and just accept whatever's coming.
Ridiculous. Help me out here, please.
Help. I don't know, considering the dire circumstances that we find ourselves in, if help is going to arrive or can be provided. Hey everybody, Pope here. Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. We are in dire straits, and in real life there's a chase going on as I got my second jab and I'm already starting to feel it. So let's see how quick we can get through this. It might not be Sherlock that's starting to fade or fate. It might be me. We'll find out.
Oh, you Pfizer gang?
Yeah, That happened all of 3 hours ago.
Oh,
Oof, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
So it's we will see what this chase is like. I did not bring my running shoes.
Well, I hope that the dice lets Oppenheimer go all Rambo so that there's a team to get back to you.
That would be amazing and entirely different from everything else that has happened in this campaign so far.
Yeah, we're gonna start in a real place, huh? But Lynn is with us as well. Hello, my friend. What have you been up to?
hey, yeah, it's good. This week it's been slow on the RPGs, but getting ready for some things. But I've been starting building my tall geese model on my stream. So excited!
Nice.
Just add another one on there soon. And I tried playing Apex Legends this week, and guess what? Playing nothing but Final Fantasy 14 for a year and nothing but makes you garbage at first-person shooters. I moved my mouse and it's like, oh, this is way too fast.
It's true. It's true. I don't know. We're back on the Sea of Thieves stuff regularly, so I'm more about that and sucking at the PvP element of that too. But I think if I had to go back to like Warzone or something, I'd just be like, "What is this?"
I can't play that game without dressing up in costume.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I have a problem.
Or an amazing skill.
There it is.
There it is. And Susie is right. Last week, some week, we dropped our little teaser for the next game that we are working on currently. We are working on a couple other things, so if you see some little things drop, then that's not it. We've got other things. So we are prepping for that. If I say any more, then I'm sure James will contract a hitman to come and get.
We can say
say?
it is a whole new game. It is something completely different from us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
an
about
extension
it.
to the spy game or anything like that. It's a whole new game. So prepare yourselves. You've been warned. All right. I suppose we could jump right to it. This week we do not have a news story because, quite honestly, I don't feel like we need it. We're just going to jump right back in and see what's going on. Let me put on my favourite little track. First things first, I would like Noir and Susie
Yes?
to roll for me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
Oh, that's good luck, yo.
It's me. I'm the victim this week. It's a 7. Roll 20 has chosen.
Oh,
There's still more rolls happening. Watch out.
Let's see about that first. Okay, 16.
Okay. Now I would like you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh,
Could
this
it
is
not
really
be
fun.
intelligence or charisma, where I've got a 6 and a 5 respectively?
Any chance I could get advantage?
Fuck me.
It is you. It is you today.
Oof. Okay.
Can I use one of my boys over here?
Don't waste it, honestly. This is more framing of what
Okay.
happens.
Everybody's
rather
gonna
than-
have to in their spy game thing whenever Athrena shows up. Just put like a 2 next to it. Just like.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you came up with the character that's easy to make a replacement where you just have a 4 and a 5.
Oh, that was a mistake. We just realized it. Noir cracked the code.
The third iteration.
Shit.
All right.
I shouldn't be laughing. My character's almost dead.
So, Op, you wake up
Yes.
first. And in amongst the cables and wires, you can feel pressing in around you some of the concrete in absolute darkness now here. You can feel yourself tangled up, and you can feel the pressure from some of the concrete of the wall that's possibly collapsed next to you. You think about where you were heading just as everything blacked out, and spitting up on some of the dust that's in the rubble that's around you, and in the little gaps of air that you've got, you think you're by one of the kind of corridors near the steps down that would have led you out to that little area, and then turn left to get to the double doors that would lead you outside. But as you try and make a move, wiggle a bit, you find that your left leg is stuck underneath something, and now the shooting pain is starting to make your leg convulse.
All right. Well, no time to freak out about the pain. Time to start doing some calculations. Now, this thing is crushing my leg, and I am nowhere near strong enough to move it. So I need to find any sort of leverage that I can to use my rifle that I'd imagine is still in his hand as a fulcrum to be able to lift it up just a little bit to squeeze my leg out.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, you roll mechanics for me. It's a good chat for you, I think.
Yep, so it's just like, okay, that'll do.
It's a good roll, and even in the pitch black, you take a little while to feel around, get the right kind of part of the leverage, push up on a piece that is allows you to pivot the piece of rock that's pressing down your leg, and you start to slide out from underneath. You don't feel that you can quite move your leg properly, but with the other one, you can push out and you can slowly make your way back.
Yeah,
Everything is
that's
dark in here. Everything is pitch black. There's no power now, it seems, to anything. All the screens are out. They've probably been smashed and absolutely beaten to shreds. The explosion.
Okay. Just gonna call out. Darina, you with me?
You don't hear a response.
Okay. At least I won't get yelled at about the laptop. He just keeps moving.
You want to move forward as in the direction that you were traveling to leave the little bunker?
Yeah, he's trying to get out of the bunker.
Okay. You have to crawl through most of it. So you do eventually find a way through some crawl spaces down where you thought, where you think the little lobby area was, with the kind of lockers in the server rooms, and you turn to your left and then feel along the wall to your right, and there you can feel that the doors are like have been blown off the hinges a little bit, but are still somewhat attached, so you can feel that these are the doors that you're after.
Real quick, I'm by the lockers, right?
You are by the front door.
Okay. Because if he was by the lockers, he would have checked to see if any of them are open. Because he does remember that his confiscated gear was put in one of the lockers here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you move about 5 to 10 feet to your left-hand side, and you slowly start to feel around the lockers. It's hard to distinguish between wires, between some of the other equipment that's here. What is yours? Where is your stuff? So I would like you, please, to make me a perception check. This isn't going to be at disadvantage or anything. This is basically obviously if you were in a kind of calm, normal state, I wouldn't be asking for a roll. So this roll is to figure out if you can find them.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay.
It probably helps that like his glasses have find me features, so he just goes peepers. Doo-doo.
Nice. That's real cool. Yeah. So then you, through some of that little, rudimentary echolocation, you managed to find your gear, all wrapped up in a duffel bag, stuck at the bottom of a locker that's been crumpled in.
Daddy's back.
All right. I can imagine that these glasses have some lights on them.
Yeah.
More than happy to have that. So you've got maybe 5-10 feet in front of you in terms of light. Let me screw around a little bit with the with the dynamic lighting and stuff, because what I can do is, I don't think I put any lights in here. So your token.
You can really go before the
Oh man, directional light? Sure. Oh, maybe not. Oof. Yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna go over to the other screen then. I'm gonna bring you guys into actually seeing what you've got here.
Oof. Okay, that's not much light at all. I like it.
Let's make it let's make it like actually 90. Yeah, 90 is about right actually. So then you've got more of a you've got more of a cone.
Oh, my code is looking this way, so I'm guessing this is the way out.
That is the lockers. What you're
Oh,
looking at
nice.
there.
All right. So yeah, I am getting all my gear. I have I'm looking at what I had in the bag. I have a headlamp, so that'll basically just be the glasses.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Cool. I have my pistol. Nice. A crowbar. That'll be useful. All right. Cool. Gonna flurg. I'm going to see if I can locate the body of Athrena.
Okay. Feel free to move about and angle yourself. Rotate your token if you want to see in certain directions and stuff.
Yeah, so they're gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And up. Just kind of feeling around.
Yeah, so what you can see there, that's the whole tangle of wires, and there's lots of rubble and stuff through the crawl spaces that you've worked your way back through from where you just came from. And you look about, and then just off to the right-hand side, you just manage to catch a glimpse of what you think is her top.
Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna make his way over there. She dead? Do I need to make a medicine check?
No, she is lightly breathing.
Okay.
But she's out.
I'm going to attempt to stabilize her to wake her up. I've got my canteen, so I'm just gonna, water and slap. Water and slap. I am a mechanic, not a med person.
A med person.
I don't even know what they're called.
Maybe that medicine check.
Okay, let's do it.
guys.
Another dirty 20.
Roll
What
20
the
gods like you today. Athrena, you wake up to the cold slap of water on your face, and someone's hand pressing on your cheek a few times to try and wake you up.
Mhm.
Hey, don't be dead.
These two lights, kind of very
Like-
bright for you, just that in that second, are looking down at you, and you as well. You're basically kind of mixed in with a bunch of rubble. You feel pinned down.
Mhm.
And then just as you begin to just shift and move, the two of you notice a few sparks from some of the kind of wiring and equipment, broken down equipment that's just by you, that's just hovering by your face. So just behind her, there's this spark of electricity as she moves. You know immediately as a technician, so she's in a very precarious situation where if there is still energy, if there is still electricity flowing through some of these short-circuiting devices, that she could be in for a shock.
Okay. I'm gonna take the crowbar and make another fulcrum, and I'm gonna go on 3. Whatever you got, use it to get out of this. Ready?
Alright, so from Athrena, I would like an acrobatics check to carefully control your body.
Okay.
And Op is going to give you advantage for helping.
Okay.
This is going to be DC 15.
Okay. Nope, 14.
Okay. You manage to... You move, you manage to break free, you turn, you twist, and you look backwards, and just as you do, you see a wire slap into your neck, and you are going to take 10 electric damage. As
Down to 4, baby.
Athrena sparks in front of you up, and you see her jump back, and she jumps back into you.
Lot of.
Okay. Well, that saves me having to tell you that those wires are bad. Here, and he takes his sidearm, the pistol. We're probably gonna have to find our way out of here.
And Athrena looks, she's probably got, that movie, she's bleeding somewhere on her head. She's covered in dust. She's at red caution if you're a Resident Evil fan. She's gripping her side, hunched with the gun in her hand.
We gotta find some herbs.
Red, green, and blue, please. I need all 3. So yeah, she looks very, very rough. Like a sneeze could probably take her out. But she grips the pistol and she nods. All right. Is it clear to get out?
I'm going to go check that. What I need you to do is to see if you can find your laptop and salvage it. And in the time that it takes me to get back, I want to see how many hard drives you can collect for me. Here's some tools.
Okay. And she's going to just start trying digging around where she roughly was, of being extremely careful of the wires now that she has been slapped by one, to try and find her beautiful baby.
Okay. Roll for me a perception check. Do you have a torch, like, in your gear, Susie?
I do have a torch in my gear.
Yeah, she does. She does. She's got a torch.
Okay, cool.
She's got one of those doofy wrist torches from Voyager.
Yes, she has. I think that's exactly why I put it in there. All right, hang on. Let me give you some light here. Goofy wrist torch. Directional light on. 90. Boom.
Oh, hey.
I think that gives you some. Let me angle
Sweet.
you at each other. So yeah, you can rotate the tokens to look different directions.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How do you rotate again?
So there's a little
I see it.
squarey
I got
bit
it.
at above the token. that you can
I got
use
it.
to move around. Yeah.
Okay, I want to use one of my doodads for advantage, seeing as I am the one that's being bullied by Roll20 today.
Sure.
22, thank fuck I did.
Woo! A 1 out of 20.
Jesus.
A 22. Yeah. Underneath the
There are
broken...
other numbers on the dice.
There are other numbers. I like that. Underneath the broken hover chair, you suspect damage from the impact, but the hard casing and some of the augmentation that has been done to this laptop means that it has survived, and it boots if you try it.
She hugs it. She kisses it a little bit. Because it's her baby. And then she's immediately secures that under her arm as she's trying to, as Ob said, grab as many hard drives or try and salvage anything she can from these computers.
Okay. I'd like you to make me a mechanics check, then, please. I think
What stat is that? Because I don't have that as a custom.
intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
I also left her my mechanics tools. I don't know if that helps.
That'll let her do it. I think, from my point of view.
Nice.
It's not really offering her an advantage or a modifier.
Oh, no, that's not the right button. 21.
There you go. You just need to roll custom rolls, and then it's fine.
Oh yeah, I could just do that. Whoops, never mind.
No. I mean, like, if you do this, roll 20 does you a solid, right?
Yeah.
Actually, just
I get you
They
there.
don't-
I get you.
Yeah.
Roll20 only screws you when it knows how it's screwing you.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, you managed to root around in the computers underneath a lot of the main screens that are to your kind of south. All of them, all the screens busted up. A few of the actual base units and the towers are pretty scrapped as well. But you managed to salvage a couple of drives from there. A few of the micro ones, a couple of solid state ones. Mainly from one particular computer that has managed to survive the impact and has been shielded a little bit by some of the others in the broken screens. Op.
Yep.
What were you heading off to do?
I am heading back down to try and see if the cleanup crew, because there has to be a cleanup crew, to see if they are on their way. And I would, let's see, I guess. Wow, this darkness really does throw you for a loop. I don't know which way to go. So I'm just gonna keep going this way. Oh no, that's a dead end. Yeah, he's just going to look to see about the entrance here.
Sure thing. So you make your way down this corridor that you did before, and you see a couple of shards of light at this end, but it looks like kind of very easily that the entranceway has been caved in. So you're going to have to dig your way out.
So, I remember in the very beginning of this game, y'all made fun of me for choosing to be a demolitionist. I'm gonna do instead a controlled explosion with one of my 2 frag grenades that I have now.
Nice.
So I'll roll a mechanics check to see if I need to, see if I can figure out the exact placement to clear this. But he's just like, oh, this is what I do. All right, so here, I'll roll that mechanics check. 70.
Yeah, good. I was thinking this wasn't too hard, so I think it was a 10. Yeah, so you managed to get this rigged, place it in a certain way, and even, I think, probably salvage a couple of substances from the bunker to just help with the actual explosion. And you, I hope, warn Athrena.
Oh yeah, before he I'd imagine he has a line that he takes all the way to the end of the corridor and past the corner, and he goes, I'm gonna pull this, and there's gonna be an explosion. So don't worry, this is a happy boom. Yanks it.
Trina just sits there.
Yeah, and you hear that blow, and then that kind of crunch of rubble again. And then as you head back, feel your way round the crawl spaces and back towards the corridor and the main entrance, you can see now that there is enough space around it in order for you to crawl out.
Alright, before I commit to crawling out, do I see anyone?
Roll me perception.
Or signs of anyone? Did you say roll something?
Perception, yeah, please.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Perception. 17.
There are other numbers. Roll 20. Again.
I don't know. I only know 17.
I know 20 and 17. Yeah. You, to the best that you can see, and to the best of your skill, you don't detect anybody outside. Things outside look to be quite shaken. If anything, weirdly, it's like the snow's been shaken off of the trees. That there's a little bit of a kind of weird fog in the air, a little bit. Whether it's a little bit of steam still, or smoke, or snow in a kind of weird way, you can't tell. But it's a little bit obscured outside. But you don't see anybody. You don't hear anybody either. You don't hear any kind of crunches through the snow or anything like that.
I'm just gonna call back to Athrena. I've secured the way out, but I'm not sure if we're alone out there. So when you've got everything ready to go, come with me here and stay behind me. You
Hey.
still got that armor on?
Yep.
Good, it's lucky.
Is it? Because we just got fucking blown up.
Yeah, but you're not dead. See, it works. He just starts to
She steps on her foot and agony lances up her leg and in her ribs, and she's like, maybe being dead would be better than this. As she sort of wriggles her way forwards.
Yeah, for sure. Sherlock and Nyx, you are down at the bottom of the whole kind of valley pass that you careered down last time with your chase scene. You have a unconscious Havel on the floor beside you. Sherlock, you've just awoken Nyx, and Nyx, you're kind of sat licking your wounds in a way. And that's when you guys have heard the initial impact. Sherlock, this was absolutely a drone strike or a bombing of some kind. There is the way that it looked, the way that it heard, the way that there is that kind of smoke cloud above it now as we rewind a little bit of time. It's got all the hallmarks.
In that moment, he's just going to take a long breath in, and then in his pocket, he's going to produce one of those zip ties.
Mm-hmm.
Goes over to Havel's unconscious body, takes his wrists, zip ties them together a little too tight.
Always.
Just a little. And All right, so that was some sort of either drone or base deployed explosion. I don't know if they're coming, but
Finish the
the
job.
last thing we need is them getting captured. But at the same time, you're not in the mood to run any marathons, and
Well, certainly not. Well, this one here needs to walk anyways. I don't think we're lucky enough any of these snowmobiles are in any condition to get us anywhere.
and even if, there was still one up there, I don't know how many pieces it's in. So
Well,
we've got 3 choices. Wait here. Go further down into the Great White somewhere. Go up.
If I remember rightly, you've got a gas station, but a little bit further down the valley along a road. I think that you scoped out just very briefly at the end of last session.
Yeah. So, gas station might be helpful.
might not be.
Might
Who
not
knows
be.
what he has? Who else
Again,
is looking? The explosion certainly is probably gonna alert anyone nearby. So
Yeah, it will probably alert whoever's at the gas station, which I'm getting the distinct impression that this chalet is not a chalet.
oh,
If anything, I'm getting the impression that this place may be used for maneuvers.
certainly
Which would
possible.
explain the terrain a lot more.
And the eagerness to have the conference here.
Moved right. Fun. All right, let me see about.
Think anything's
You
broken?
think you
I
can
think.
stand?
Yeah, I think so. I guess.
Well,
Certainly can't. I don't think I should be gaining any more crashes again, but
looks like I'm going to be doing weight training and aerobics at the same time. And I'm going to heft Pavel, who, again, this is some thin, wormy tech geek. I'm going to heft him over my shoulder, and then take my other arm, put it as aid for Nyx, and I think we're going up.
Mhm.
This is gonna suck.
This is gonna suck, but staying is not an option at this point.
No.
There's a good, nice, visible trail of what happened, and it's gonna lead right here.
Well, we can follow that nice visible trail right back. That's the one good news about all that havoc.
Also, pick up one of those guns if we happen to come across them.
If we get lucky.
If we get lucky.
All right. I would like you then, Sherlock, to roll for me an athletics check. It's going to, base DC is going to be 10, and then each increment of 5. We're going to see how far you get up this mountain.
Fun. I rolled
Mm.
20. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, you make your way up about a quarter of the distance. It's very slow going, with Havel over your shoulder and Nyx leaning on you for support. The endurance, more than anything, just starts to take it out of you as you try and focus your body and your mind. Sorry, hold on a sec. And then what you can see from the coming from what seems to be your left-hand side, from a kind of road that's a bit further along, but now in a jeep coming up the side of the slopes that you're scaling up. You see a group of soldiers walking with the jeep. These look like they're army, so they're uniformed in a kind of woodlandy snow camo that you kind of have. And then they are starting to fan out, and they're starting to make their way through the trees and pointing at some of the parts of the chase where the snowmobiles have clearly swerved around things, or have one of them maybe identifies a crashed snowmobile a bit further up.
I've got a series of questions. 1. Since our escapades, has the snow been more or less disturbed, like an avalanche could be triggered?
This possibly not very much of an avalanche, I would imagine.
Okay.
Now that while you're at quite a high altitude, the slope you've come down isn't that much of an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the area, it's more the terrain that makes the ski slope and kind of moving around it rather than it coming down at a good pace.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be a case of an avalanche being triggered, but it wouldn't be much of an avalanche in the grand scheme of things. It wouldn't probably do much damage to people.
Question 2. Have we gotten to the area, because I remember the chase, is this happening before we hit the more dense alpine region? Because there's like, because where we came from was getting close to the tree line, then it came down far more dense trees, and then it opened up. So are we near the trees, or are we further afield?
You haven't made that much progress, so you're coming up to that alpine bit. You're coming up to that treed area, so you've got a bit of cover here, but there are troops. Just, it's basically a squad of soldiers who are moving up the ridge and then kind of towards the trees as well. So you're on the cusp of the wooded area.
Okay. I need a quick head count. How many of them?
They are about 15.
Oof.
It's not the number I was hoping for.
Certainly no.
And how many are left at the Jeep? Is that a full Jeep of 4? Okay.
Perception check for that.
That's fair. That's fair. We're going to use... No, we're not. I'm saying I only have 1. No, we're just going to roll and see what happens. 13.
13, you're not quite sure. You do see a driver, but you can't really make out anyone else in the Jeep. So no one's standing around it.
So 1 to 4. Cool. 15 on foot.
15 on foot, they're going to certainly find it at some point if they fan out.
Not necessarily. I can't find 15. At my best, when I'm not at my best, I've been blown up. I can take maybe 5. You hanging on by a wing and a prayer, and Havel's not going to be any help. Havel's not going to be any help. Havel's going to be help. Okay, Boyle. He's still good and unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Let's hobble up to one of them their trees. I need a judgment call from you, Nix. Is this payday worth keeping this asshole alive, or do we want to get out of here?
It said only alive, so
Yeah, but right now, I'm looking at 15 armed men. And it's just you, me, and this deadweight. And I have a really good way of making 15 men focus on one area. And it involves him not breathing anymore.
I mean, if you put it that way, payday or not, being alive, you're not allowed to. If you're not alive, you're not allowed to spend anything. And the way that, I don't think they'd be too mad.
Well, like we're cutting bait today. And we get to the trees.
What do you have in mind?
It's very simple. Find a low branch, hang him up, dislocate the shoulders. That'll wake him up, possibly, not necessarily. And then in that moment of that cry of pain, quickly kill him, crushing windpipe. And then we try and make it to the Jeep. As everyone else is going to be inspecting the noise once they find Havel, they're going to be focusing on Havel.
Provided how far we can. In this
There
spot,
we try to hide.
I'm good at hiding, but with that many, it's a large gamble to hide and hope that they won't find us for long enough that we get to the Jeep.
Like this. I'm not a talker. If I was, I might be able to convince Havel to play along, but
I mean, I could
like
give him.
military coup.
I mean, his life's on the line, so people tend to be cooperative when, there's a dagger to their throat and their loved ones are threatened. So, and he would still be alive.
All right. Willing to give you a shot. He starts yelling. I start hitting.
So what's the plan, considering that if he is alive and cooperative with us?
Quite simple. We show ourselves. He says that we've got him. We were able to get free by convincing Dead Cell that we were with him, thus the zip ties. We unzip time with the military folks. We take the Jeep. He says there's more operatives in the area. That's why the giant slalom fight. Orders the soldiers to find the stragglers. And from there, it's easy to just take the Jeep, retrieve the rest of the team, try and get the hell out of here.
It's a good plan. Unfortunately, I don't know the language.
Neither do I.
And I'm afraid, and if we don't know that, he could tip them off. We get halfway through, we get in the midst of those soldiers, he rats us out, and we're dead. And I certainly don't trust him enough not to do that if given the chance.
So, well, I'm here. cutting bait's just sounding better and better in my ears.
Honestly, I have no. Other than the money, I'm not going to cry any tears for this man. If we need to do what we need to do,
Yeah, no.
it means getting our team out.
Yeah.
Extenuating circumstances and problem or asset. It's at least not having a problem around.
Well, it's like we're gonna find a tree. Either way. So it's this walk, incredibly tense, slow walk through the snow. As we get to something nice and sturdy and low enough hanging that you can loop someone's arms, and it's thick enough to handle Havel's weight. And there is a very delicate balancing act as he is hoisted and essentially slotted through the branch, left to hang. And when you're unconscious, you quickly become conscious as that pain in the shoulders and your spine starts to shoot right up your neck and into your head, letting you know that you are indeed still alive, and that sucks. We'll see how he comes to, as Sherlock is there. He's taken the shim from his thieves' tools. It's something sturdy, flexible, and sharp. As just waiting for Havel to come to.
Before he comes to, next, anything you want to ask him before he, would do what we do? I am curious what.
Primary thing is, if he starts screaming, I'm just going to make him quiet. If he has the common sense and decency to be quiet and wants to save his worthless life, he might tell us things. See what happens. As the strain from being hung on a sturdy branch, the weight of his own body acting as essentially a combination alarm system and torture device. Come on, Adam. Wakey, wakey.
He groggily begins to stir and then coughs up a bit and kind of slowly opens his eyes and looks at you.
Hello, sunshine.
Have a little talk.
You've got roughly 30 seconds to convince me not to kill you.
If you have not been sent to kill me, then what are they planning? You're working for the wrong people.
Oh.
Okay,
so-
you self-righteous bastard. You backed a military coup and are perfectly fine with the subjugation of dissidents.
Well, you're not
by
making
any
good
means
use of your
necessary.
time.
Who do you think funded and controlled that coup?
You're still behind the scenes on their side. And if you're a self-righteous enough bastard, as I think you are, that you don't realize that the wealthy and powerful have been navigating and, making the narratives that people have been following for since Western civilization has existed. And that you and your little Plotsky is going to fix everything, you're more deluded than is necessary to keep you alive. Give me a reason that I shouldn't end your life now.
Because they'll probably just discard you as quick as they did me.
Who's they?
Hex. The cabinet.
I don't need titles, I need names.
Life is on the line. You don't have that long. Come on.
I have been looking into this for so long, and it is so difficult to find these names.
All
But-
right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take you off. You are going to play nice with the military folks that are searching for us. You're going to convince them to give us their Jeep, that you are safe in our custody. Then we are going to go retrieve the rest of my team. We're going to go someplace real quiet. And I'm going to give you the chance to talk. You screw any of this up, you are going to die in one of the most horrific fashions that I can muster. Are we clear?
And we've had a lot of practice, certainly.
Could you roll intimidation for me? And you can
Okay.
get some advantage from Nick's assistance.
Okay. Oh. Well now.
Boom.
Yeah.
20. He looks in significant pain as he slowly just nods his head.
Good. And then with sore but practiced muscle, hefts him off the limb.
Mhm.
And then takes the shim. And nice thing about zip ties, it's very simple. Take a shim, drive it into the locking mechanism, slides right off.
Mhm.
Put the shim and the zip tie back in his pocket. All right, you're on.
He leans on the tree for a second, coughs, and spits up a bit of blood before he starts to slowly kind of sway towards the soldiers that have started to advance a bit further into the trees and a bit further towards your position. As you duck behind this fairly large fir tree, you wait and just hear some conversation in Russian behind it. You can hear Havel's voice distinctively, and then him speaking to the soldiers. There seems to be a little bit of disagreement for a second. You can hear that in the tone that's being spoken. And then Havel gets a little desperate, a little aggressive with them. But you feel that they kind of concede and they start to back off. And then you slowly hear the trudge of a pair of feet walking back to your position.
So, time for Jeep in the drive.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's.
Yeah, you make your way
Thanks.
through the. You can as you make your way through the tree through the trees, you can see that from at least at the distance that you are, you can see that the Jeep looks to be left on its own. You can't quite make out the silhouette of a driver like you could before. You don't see anyone around it. You see the rest of the troops do a little head count. You see the 15, 16 or so people who were working their way through this start to work their way up towards the explosion site. And so you have as long as you hang back, have a relatively clear path towards the Jeep itself.
Yeah. Just go as gently but quickly
Mm-hmm.
with Nick's the two of us broken bodies getting into the truck, getting into the Jeep, I'll have Nix, if you'll sit behind Havel
Of course.
and get in the Jeep, put this baby in gear, and then make as quick but smooth a drive, not to exacerbate Nix's wounds, up to the site.
Yeah, sure thing. As as Havel sits in the front passenger seat next to you with Nix behind him, he says to you as you drive up there, "All I've ever wanted to do since you came to this country is speak to you."
You could have easily done that. All you need to do is contact the American Embassy.
Would have cost a lot less lives that way.
I did not know all of the risks.
For being an awfully smart and powerful man, you've done some very stupid things, Havel.
Says the team who directly attacked the palace and the offices that you had infiltrated undercover. I would have kept my cover.
Well, you don't have the kill count I do by being smart.
I don't think kill counts are a bragging right.
No. It's not bragging. It's truth. I kill people. That's my talent. That is the one thing that governments and agencies use me for. You are a target, Havel. Don't forget that until everything is cleared up.
And I hope whatever you say is worth our while. Or at least convincing.
I need a second or two to re-prep our front of the cave map. Take off my little claymore mines.
Guys, we're the baddies.
Always have been.
Always, yep.
Is that
Day
good
one.
meme?
Session 2. Yes.
You can use hex anytime.
Shut up, Sam.
It's
Get out of here.
It's fine.
yeah, just look through everyone's records, and it's like, yeah, the old murder parents are probably
Hey.
the worst people.
Hey, don't taunt me with your murderer's brush. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Here we go. I'll take you guys over to the snow clearing. Oh, and Athrena, you're over here in the top right. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. As you just squirm your way out of the cave wall that's been now caved in thanks to the kind of crater that's left just behind you. So there's that natural ridge that this kind of cave entrance was sitting in, and most of that now has been reduced to this kind of crater and this kind of smoke and snow around you kind of lightly obscures the area somewhat. But in the distance, down to the left-hand side here, you could start to see and hear the slow trudge of a couple of soldiers, couple of bodies working their way up towards you.
Can I see if I could spot a claymore or any outside protective stuff they may have had set up that I can
Ah,
repurpose?
shit, yeah. I don't know. I want a little vote here. So this drone strike, will it have cleared the claymores? Because there's one claymore left, like off to the left.
It
off to the
depends.
side.
Yay for knowing too much about military hardware. It depends on the type of drone. as well as how it attacked. Now, from what was previously described, this feels like a full drop down,
Mm.
and from the description, it did not have the standard American payload. Otherwise, they would have just been dead. In this case, with the amount of damage that you described inside, it was a non-focused explosive. So it really comes to a die roll. It's a 50-50. So I would say we let Noir, you call high or low. And
Yeah, then I'll roll a D100. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Right.
Let my love of explosives come and save me now. Low. Fuck.
Oh.
Damn, it's a throw con.
Okay, so you
Oh,
can see
claymores.
the remnants in the shell of a claymore, but you can see that it's been detonated.
Okay. In that case, we see these two guys, right?
Yeah, two soldiers working their way up towards you.
All right. As soon as we get out, I'm gonna get down and go. All right, Athena, find cover. I'm gonna try and pull a Nyx.
You're gonna get yourself killed. Can we not just hide?
I'm not so sure that hiding is an option.
Fuck.
And I'd rather get them before we run and they get us with our back turned. So it's what they would do if they were here. So
Athena pulls off the armor. You're gonna need that then.
puts it on. He goes, all right, well, now you're with a little less luck, so get down.
Uh-huh.
So because of this kind of fog that's still pervasive just around this explosion site, you've got some light obscurity all around the map here. So, you'll be able to sneak around. If you're within a good, 15, 20 feet of like their direct front on line of sight, then we're going to have issues. But you can use cover, you can sneak around. You've got an opportunity here.
All right,
Not
so
gonna see
I
you
am
straight
going
away.
to
I'm gonna
move
duck into
ahead.
those bushes over there and be like,
Do you want to roll stealth room or hide for me?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll roll. Let's
13.
Cool. And then Op, what's your turn look like?
Oh god.
Oof!
Oh no.
Oof.
Glad I gave you the armor.
Oof!
Where are you-
Oof!
Where are you moving to as part of that stealth check?
Oh god.
I was going to move. I was going to try to move up to here to hide behind these rocks, or take cover underneath these rocks.
Okay. What, just here?
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. You dash and slide just behind those rocks, and you hear the soldiers then speak a little bit in Russian. Short and shocked, first of all, and then one speaks to the other, and the first one starts to make their way up towards the rocks.
Do I get my translation?
Yes. I mean, they're like, what was that noise? I'll go check it out.
Fuck.
It's the...
Yeah.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Blink.
Oh no.
Can I do anything in response?
Yeah, let's use that house rule, right? For make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. I do believe I get those at advantage, but it doesn't matter because what is going on?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay. As you, the house rule is that you've got these saves, right? You've got these chances to mess up, starting at 5, then we go up to 10, 15, 20, etc. So it's a good check to just you stay. We enact Susie's piece of artwork at the beginning of the book, where the guy's like pressed up against the back of the thing, and the soldier's looking over the top. as you just try and control your breathing down to a bare minimum, and the soldiers got a rifle, their battle rifle, not raised up but just ready in a ready position, and they're just looking around really carefully just around the bushes, and they just spend a moment, a really long moment, just waiting to see if anyone makes a move or anyone pops up. And then they don't, and they just take maybe 5 feet back, and then their mate is up behind them there. Back over to your turns.
I would like to try something insanely stupid.
We love those red buttons in this channel. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
I want to sleight of hand my grenade right here.
Sure thing. Sure thing. Roll me that thrown check. It was like
Dexterity?
I think it's strength or dex. I think.
I've been using dex.
Go for it.
I'm just. What is going on?
9's fine. You're looking for a 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so you ping off a couple of rocks and let it slide through the snow a little bit, landing at their feet. So you want them to explode, basically, right?
Yeah. The main goal was to have this grenade go off without them seeing where it came from.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So like as soon as he drops it down, he's just gonna get right back down, like behind the rocks as it goes off.
Yeah. All right. So you'll get total cover from that, so you won't be impacted by it. Roll the damage for me. I'll check there.
I believe that's 2d6 plus 3.
For a frag grenade, it's like 3d6, isn't it?
Oh well, I'll take that 3d6 instead.
I don't know. Let me check the book that I wrote.
Yeah,
3d6
no, you're right.
slashing.
It's 3d6 plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a frag grenade, so yeah.
With a blast
slashing.
range of 20.
Nice. Oh well.
That's a 15.
Look. No, wait. You know what? If you shove it like here in between the trees, then you can get both of them.
Oh, then yeah.
That's why we look at the blast radius here. 15 feet. 15 feet.
Oh yeah, he would know that. Yep. Then that's where that's just boop, drop it down there. It's even better. So it's like it gets to both and like where the fuck did that come from?
All right. Dexterity saving throw, DC 15. Let's go. Come on, roll 20. There are other numbers than 20 and 17.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Alright, so they take 7, I guess.
Is that taking half because of a thing you've got?
Oh no.
Because
I think they
our
take nothing.
regular blast thing for the spy game means they take nothing. They duck.
They take.
They duck and cover, I'm afraid, and the snow just like cascades around them. A fair amount of the slashing damage gets absorbed by the foliage, probably.
Yep.
As they're like, huh! But sleight of hand, I'm happy to say that they don't know where it came from.
Oof.
And a 3-ner, you get a turn. One of the actions, my friend, is maybe it's called Second Wind. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It is spend a hit die as an action.
Oh.
Because, well, look, in playtesting we found that guns were a bit like, huh! So we allowed people to spend hit die in combat too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like as I imagine in her kit, she's got like a little emergency first aid pack. She's got those little Hello Kitty plasters.
It's Call of Duty. Just you take a breather and all the red goes away and you're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend a hit die then as an action. I'm gonna hunker down still in those bushes, and
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Roll 20 is trying to kill us.
I have never been part of a single game that Roll20 has hated the players more.
It is just being cruel now for a hit dice. That's.
I feel like it gave me good rolls so it could bring us to this fight faster, so it could fuck us.
It's just like it's like oh good. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, the red is slightly going away. It's a little Hello
Congrats.
Kitty
It's
plaster on my forehead.
It's like
Congrats
when
on
you
your
heal a
1
little
hit
bit
point.
and then you just get pain again. It's just like it brings you almost back. It's like, damn it.
She fucking ties off like a bandage and ends up like biting her tongue, therefore doing more damage to
Oh.
herself.
Oh, oh.
Oh no.
Oh man. Okay.
In which
all
I
right.
am actually a Thrina. Here we go.
So the soldiers are going to take cover in and around the tree there, and they are going to roll perception.
Do I roll another stealth?
No, they have got to beat your 4, and Susie's 13
Mm-hmm.
perception.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh god.
me.
Oh no.
All right. They scream at you in Russian, and Noir, the translation is to give yourselves up.
Do I see who they're yelling at?
You're under arrest. If you don't want to pop your head up, then you just hear that. Thrina just peering around the bush, you can see that they are guns raised, one at where Op is, one where you are, and they're shouting at you. But, because I like the drama, for Nyx and for Sherlock, you're coming in onto this scene now. So what's your approach in this Jeep? You know, you've got Havel in the side, on the passenger seat, at the front, and the two of you, Sherlock, driving. You can see this happening.
Yeah.
They're not great on stealth, so your agents are there as well.
Well, you got a quick choice to make. You can either try and save these men's lives, or what I do, I am not going to be held responsible for.
Let me handle it.
Good. And then I'm going to pull the Jeep between the soldiers and my team.
I got a Jeep asset. Let me have a look.
Yeah, Thrina's like this out of the bush at this point. The gun's been pointed at her. She's feeling extremely delicate. She's hands up.
My little squeezy Jeep. Hang on. No. Ugh.
The Wonka Jeep.
I'll do, yeah. They do move in herds, right? Where are we?
Sorry.
Looks it, right? Okay. Hang on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Did I? Oh, apparently I just used that stat block. Okay. Right, hang on. Which side do we sit on? Because I'm a British and we drive on the dumb side. So he's there. Sherlock, we bring you in. Yeah. Next, we bring you in the back. Hey, I'll do. All right. Op, Athrina. This Jeep, going a fair lick, drives up and basically cuts off the soldiers, the line of sight to you, Athrina. And not your surprise, you look around and you see Havel kind of get out and rather laboriously kind of limp towards the soldiers and start to have a conversation with them. Your translation algorithm starts to, basically show you that he's trying to bluff them away and say, it's fine, I've got jurisdiction here. I don't want anyone to see this stuff. This is my stuff. It's bad enough that they've it's been compromised and they've had to blow it up. But look, let me take care of it. I'm actually going to get him to roll. Okay. Probably gave him no charisma because I'm just using the wizard stat line. Yeah, I called them wizards. What about it? Oh wow, he's got some deception. That's all right. Oof. Oof.
Havel, come on, my dude.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Soldier's passive. Wisdom of like 11. Yeah. They do not take kindly to it, and they actually ready their. I think they make Sherlock and Nyx in the Jeep at this point, And what I would like everyone to do is roll initiative, please.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Click on your tokens before you do the thing. Was the 27 and the 20 from just now, or have I just like added?
Just got.
What is going on?
I just got an initiative of 0.
Well, that seems about on brand.
0.
We've got a 20 and 20 from Sherlock. I'll delete one of those, so that's fine. Sherlock, a 3 now.
Nope, I need to do mine.
Yeah. And then I've got Havel, and then I'll just roll for these peeps. Boop.
Okay, there we go.
Let me roll again. No.
This doesn't trigger my quick reflexes thing, does it?
So it doesn't quick reflexes give you a bonus to your initiative?
No, it's the
Oh.
let's see, there it is.
Yes, I will let you take the dash, attack, or disengage action now out of that.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah, essentially as a reaction during this kind of in limbo point of the infiltration phase, I guess.
All right. You know what? I'm just going to I'm gonna throw my little shock stick at this guy right here.
Oh shit, yeah. Out comes
I'm
the
gonna
Tesla rod again.
You know what? I don't want to get shot again by another, so I'm going to use my my advantage dice on this.
Cool. All right.
All right. This will either be really good. Come on. 25.
Nice. That's a hit.
11 plus. All right, 11, and then the 15. So 26.
21 altogether, right?
26.
26.
Okay. Minus 26. Oof. Yeah. You see this the shock in the soldier's face as they get hit by this Tesla rod, get a few 100 volts through them.
Mhm.
And go down to a knee, so that they're not as poised and ready to fire as they used to be. And now, Nix, you can take your full turn.
He's still up then, right?
Yes, yeah, they are. Yeah. They're just taking a knee.
You know, I'll use my bonus action. I'm gonna take a shot at this one right here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. All right, take the advantage thing off.
Yeah.
10. Nope.
No, it does not hit, I'm afraid. Just
all right,
whistles
running
past
at him.
their ear.
And then pick up the stick and then shock him again.
Oh, 1 hit point wonder. Go for it. Oh my god.
Oh no, he is super dead.
Yeah. Roll it for me anyway.
Let me just. Oh god.
That's 60. That's 60-10.
Yeah,
That's-
like this man is. Well, 11.
Oh
Wow,
my
that was
God.
lucky for him. Wow.
20.
What? You know
is
what?
Roll 20's
You know what?
fucking
I'm willing to
problem?
take that many ones just
That's
to
exactly
get those out.
That's exactly what you needed. That
Good.
11 is exactly what you needed. Is this
I'm actually scared of roll 20 right now.
You know what?
is this a kill or a takedown?
I think she's in a bad mood. She got real hurt. No, this is. She can join that other guy that's out here somewhere. I don't know where. They probably got thrown with.
All right. Indeed.
Havel needs to get better at convincing people because this is what happens.
This is Havel's fault.
This is Havel's
Havel was
fault. If he was
warned.
better at this, he wouldn't. He was. If he's a mastermind, he should have been able to convince them. So it's
That's fair.
On him.
on him. There
That's
we go.
Sherlock, I believe it's your turn if that's all everything for you, Lynn.
Just enough movement to get to there.
Right.
This poor
Rushing through
bastard.
the trees,
Yeah.
right through the foliage.
Murder mom and dad are here, and we're gonna kill things.
Murder mum and dad. Oh my god.
We are very disappointed in you, young man.
That's the energy. That's absolutely the energy. Jeez.
So, flanking with Murder Mom. And
Oh no.
going to hit with the first strike.
Yep.
10 bludgeoning.
Very nice.
16 to hit with the second strike.
Take it.
Hit bludgeoning. No, I'm just kidding.
9 bludgeoning. I have no key points, so no bonus actions.
Oof.
So
All right.
19, I'm squared up with this guy. So pretty much just jump out of the Jeep, see that what Nix has wrought, and just going to the soldier and trying to get his attention. You're focusing on me. It's all about me right now, as we're fighting as dirty as possible. Like
This is
kick to the inner thigh, just graze something important, and then to do the just not even a full on like palm strike. This is just a rake across the right eye.
Oof. Yeah. There's literally a Krav Maga move, I think, where you just flick your nails at somebody. Just cuts
yes,
them.
You try to get,
Try to go for the eyes.
you're aiming at the bridge of the nose, so as you draw, it draws across the eye.
Hell yeah. This is a real nasty.
the real
like,
shit.
10 seconds. 10 seconds of time. It's just...
Yeah, dirty stuff. They, in return, are going to burst fire you.
Okay. By all means.
So, yeah, this spray of battle rifle fire comes your way. So I need you to make for me a dexterity saving throw, DC 10.
Oh.
Don't make it.
Oof. Right.
I'll use my reaction for Bulletproof Monk.
11 piercing.
Okay, so let's look at Bulletproof Monk again. So that is, I roll a d10 plus my dex plus my martial arts level. So martial arts level is 7, dex mod is 3, so it's all reduced, even if I roll a 1.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
So
what does this look like? I mean, you're squared up against the guy, so him firing is probably he's just kind of spraying and praying, but you've got that rifle basically.
I think what happens is, no, he's in good stance. I don't have a hand on the gun, but I step into his space.
Yeah.
So the barrel is moving right past me. I think you get the heat of the gun actually burning part of Sherlock's shirt as this is going on. So have a nice like little singe mark along the side, but it's better than lead.
Havel. It's right there. It's going to jump in the van and basically make a line for it like this way. And so probably drives to about there in that turn as it skids through the snow and revs, the wheels spin. And up. You're up.
All right, first thing Op is gonna do is shoot that guard because it's personal.
Oh.
Any chance I can use one of these guys?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yay!
Yeah, you got a few, huh? Right. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? So just hit him
Uh-huh.
And then 5, 10, jump onto the car.
Yep. Okay. You grab hold of it. It's leaning on the back. Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. Athrena with your 0.
My big 0. Okay, Athrena can see that her murder parents are busy murdering boys down there. She's turning an eye. She does not perceive it. She does not wish to perceive it. And she's gonna sprint south towards the car. I think I can get there with a dash action. 5, 50. She's gonna hop onto the car too.
Yes!
Grab on the side of it.
Nice.
The nerds time!
Nerds.
All right.
She's at the front, right through the window, going, pull over.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And with Nyx, with your 1 little hit point,
Yeah.
facing off a boy with only a few more little hit points than you.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, there's like while he's spraying at Sherlock, I'm just gonna get him just right. You know what? Let's do just right at the back of the neck. Just go down. With the
I should have shot the car.
do we do flanking with this? Or Hell yes.
I mean, yeah, sure. We haven't really used it ever, but yeah, I like a bit of flanking.
Oh my god.
I'm a 4E kid. I know what we're about.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I get the sneak attack. All right, whoops. Should only 8 sneak attack plus.
It's enough.
Sweet. Yep. Just
Dosh.
boom. All right, and then do that and just take the gun, and I'm gonna aim for the tire.
Yeah. All right. Let me find those tire stats again.
I will not explode this truck with everybody.
Is that a mantra? I will not explode this truck. I will not explode this truck.
There was a part I was thinking, do I throw the baton at him? I don't know if can you tell? I've been doing a lot of measuring. Can everyone see the measuring thing?
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're good.
25 feet. You're 25 feet
you
from
can
the
just
car.
see. You can just see the thought pattern.
I won't have you roll with disadvantage either. I think you've got a good range on it, and I don't think he's been moving very quickly just yet. So
Okay.
make a regular attack for me. AC of tires is 13. That's what we're looking for. Do you want to use... Oh, you haven't got any doobies. Okay.
I don't have any. No,
That's
just
fine. You haven't got any friends
shot
in
goes
chat.
wide. A little wild.
Oh, yeah, okay. The shot hits
That's
the
fine.
back tire, like the circular one, the spare one that's on the back.
Jesus fucking Christ, Nyx!
You know what? I'm gonna move. I'm gonna want to stay in range. 10. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Keep within range.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Sherlock.
Fast as lightning.
Yeah.
He hops into the car, but in the back seat, and just immediately. Actually, no. Here's what we're going to try and do.
All right.
We need something that's even faster than a choke. We need a pressure hold. So it's immediately
99.
grab hold of one of his wrists, yank it off the steering wheel, wrap it around his own throat, throw the forearm across from his own arm, and against both arteries, just clamp
Then
down.
make him tug his own butthole. Sorry.
Not quite.
What the fuck did I just come back to? Have we met genre? Like,
It's a different stream
No.
now.
You came in on Sherlock essentially applying the Cobra clutch, but for real on Havel.
We have all converged on this Jeep. This man messed up.
This man has made a series of unfortunate mistakes. That one will not hit.
I
But
10.
she's roll 20.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah.
So I'm
it's-
struggling with Havel in the back of the car.
There's a little bit of chaos as you try to grab him. He makes a struggle for it. You're having to reach over the passenger side, so he's still got his foot on the gas. And with all of you bar Nyx, he's making off another, God, however many feet. I don't know. Bye.
Bye, Nyx.
We hardly knew ye.
Where are
I'll send you a
the?
postcard.
Nyx can run like 60 feet.
Where are the? I'll use a pickup. That's fine. What are we doing at? 25. Yeah, moves like 50 feet
Woo!
out of the way. So I mean, we're off the map, but I'll have everything stuck around here. In fact, I'll just move Nyx out of the way. Nyx is like up here somewhere now.
Nice.
Relative distance. Yeah, as he keeps control of the car. Oh,
Yeah, now that I've got my fancy specs back, I'm just gonna be like, what's the quickest way for me to disengage a car from the position I'm at now? And then I would like to make a mechanic check to do that.
yeah, you want to do some mechanic tomfoolery
shit.
to like stop
Yeah.
the car.
Just kind of
Yeah.
like pull a wire and it's just.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, pulling a panel out the side. Yeah, you've got some things that you can mess around with. Why don't you make me that mechanics check? I think this is because this is essentially like a scene stopper. I was gonna say a 20. I was gonna say a DC 20. You fucking made it, man. Right? Okay. Yeah.
If there's one thing I can do is fuck with engineering.
Yeah, you pull off this side panel. It's by kind of the refueling little bit, and part of these lines. You know that now these Jeeps are wired with much more electronics than usual. You're just like ripping a couple of bits out of here, and then the car starts to sputter. In fact, I miss the future, right? It's a world of tomorrow. So like this electronic Jeep. You pull out the main electrical circuit bit that has the recharger connected. So without
as
that,
a safety feature, it shuts down the entire Jeep so that it doesn't further damage it.
You short the recharging bit, and that's the safety feature. It just cuts everything. So after 20 or 30 more feet, the car just slows now, and it kind of just almost kind of sits in the snow now that it's not really got any traction going. Nyx, you're a little bit further back, but you're able to catch up. Let's take this out of initiative now, as I'm sure Sherlock wants to do something.
If
We call this clutch the brown-eye peeper.
well, no, this is more along the lines of cars coming to a stop, and it's just going to grab Havel's shoulders. I thought we had an understanding. I thought you wanted to talk to us.
Oh,
But apparently, you lied to me. I cannot express in words how big a mistake you have made.
you need to bring them back in one piece. That was part
So-
of the job.
Apparently, someone doesn't appreciate their last moments of existence.
Hold on, everybody, stop. And Athrena turns to Havel. I want to hear what you have to say.
I've been trying to get you all to listen for a minute now.
But make it better than the last time you tried.
He turns to Sherlock and he says, "I want to talk to you, but you are surely leading me to my death. These circumstances, they do not elicit a negotiation. I am your captive. Anything I try to say to you, I could be lying, because I could be just trying to save my own skin. I will be truthful to you, but this needs to be on even ground."
That's not how this works.
Op is gonna get in between Havel and Sherlock and go, look, guys, and also no hard feelings. It's been a day. I've been bombed. I'm sure you all had some measure of excitement as well. So it's gonna take me at least 15 minutes to get this car in working condition again. Can we all agree to just talk like civilized human beings with no factions or affiliation for 15 fucking minutes? Huh?
One small
Okay.
caveat.
Yes.
He tries to do anything funny, I choke him out again.
Nix, watch Sherlock. And
Oh,
I trust your definition of funny a lot more than his right now.
oh, if he tries
I've been
anything
on-
funny, it's gonna wish Sherlock after him.
Oh my god, you too.
But he'll be alive. He is worth a lot.
Up. And Athrena has, she steadies the grip of her pistol.
Mhm.
Work on the car.
Okay. He just kind of takes the tools back from Athrena. Oh, they're all in. You put them back in. You put them back where they were supposed to go. Thanks. And then it just goes back to work on the car.
She just gives him the, really? That's what you, really? Fucking-
Red bone connected to.
Mr. Bond.
And like he's just back there humming to himself as he fixes the car.
I would like to. What I'd like to do is kind of prep a scene, maybe where we actually get to a more of a kind of cool location. There's like a little kind of warehouse or garage or something, just kind of out the way, where we can have this kind of heist style, you know, briefing decompress of all the info dump I've got for you that I still have to write half of, so I'm stalling for that. But so that it's a little bit early, but that's where I would like to start to wrap things up tonight. Are there any other little bits between you that you wanted to get off first? Now that you're all kind of in the same space again, just for these last few minutes while Oppie's fixing the car, and you've got a second to just, like I say, like almost decompress, just between the four of you.
Seeing Athrena and probably one, noticing the gun, two, probably noticing that the first aid kit has been opened. In the passenger seat, keep that gun on Havel. I'll see to both you and Nix.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Compared to these two, you look the definition of perfect health.
Yeah, Nyx looks like she's been through like some shit.
My leg's broken, but that's okay.
Walk it off.
Grab some donut, you'll be fine.
Havel's
Athrena
watching
with her
yours.
gun, she's keeping it between Havel, but also Sherlock and Nyx. She's like trying to maintain that neutral middle. So if either of them start, she's gonna fucking.
Ooh.
Havel's like lent on the bonnet of the Jeep, just with his lower back just resting on it, kind of just taking a little bit of the weight off his feet. And he, you know, because he's probably some kind of vape wanker, he's like vaping, like,
Yeah,
taking
the
it
vape
easy.
pen survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Oh, my favorite pencil.
Go gadget vape pen.
It's one of those
gonna-
really obnoxious chunky ones too, right? It's a custom job. It's got RGB in it.
Just paid a lot
It's
of
an
money for it.
RGB vape pen
God
with
damn.
like one of the big
Yes!
dark spits and the little like thing. Yeah.
Oh,
He's there
It's also
filling up
gonna
his
take-
tank.
It's
All of
also
you,
gonna take long. Oh, go ahead.
all of you smell from the vapor cheese Danish flavor.
Oh.
Ugh.
I wish you.
Athrena reaches into her pocket, pulls out a little vape oil, because of course Athrena vapes, and tosses it to him. It's bubblegum.
Children, the children. They're
I got Fruit Loops.
What the hell is wrong with you, devious?
Yeah, it's like I think
Now
just like
what's going on?
We're all
I
vapors
built it myself.
Yeah. That scares.
Also, it's gonna take longer than 10 to 15 minutes because he's gonna get the repair done in 5, but then he's gonna be like, "Oh, there's safety restrictions to speed." No. So
God.
it's gonna
Su-
be
I'm gonna
overdrive
make a
this
sports mode.
sad little Jeep.
They built it into every model. They just, stopped it or throttled it on some of the lower end ones.
Oh no, we can go faster.
I'm gonna overclock this car.
It's not ours. I mean, if it burns out, who cares? It's not our.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should do something about the GPS. That's another 5 minutes.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Knocking out the
Yeah.
GPS and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
He constantly does that where it's just like, oh, that's a good point. That's another 10 minutes. It just goes back to work. He's been wanting to tinker with something for so long.
Alright.
And now he has a whole last car.
Why don't you all spend some hit dice? We'll basically make this a short rest, right?
Yeah.
God.
That
All
would
right,
be nice.
thank you.
That would
Holy-
be very nice.
I think with the
Holy
rhythm
spin.
of our campaign, we keep forgetting about those kinds of things, of just short
Yeah.
rests. So let's actually take this as a short rest whilst you're.
Why? Why? What?
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. Oh, God.
Yo, I got exactly what I need to be back at max health.
Glad you did.
I hate
Rena's
this.
like.
Okay.
We just can't win, yo.
94. What the hell? Ugh. Okay.
I mean, but
That's-
you're rolling
that's-
the D6 though, so that's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll it a couple more times.
0? Minimum
Zero.
1. Right?
There we go. Okay.
There has to be a minimum of 1.
Oh
That's-
my god!
-1. No, just like, do you just get 1, or do you like?
Hold on. Bear with me one
Everything has
second.
fallen apart. This is what happens when
The
zeros
anger.
occur.
The anger is real.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh my god. And also while he's back there working, he is at some point gonna go. So Havel, did you buy that chair or was that custom made?
He looks at you a little pissed off, but only because of the character. I think that's a genuinely awesome question. But he just mutters between vapes. This is a custom job.
I'm gonna need you to refer me to whoever built that. That was a nice chair before it was destroyed in the airdrop. Do you know who blew us up? Was that your people?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Dick move, but okay.
I mean, really, if it's a drone strike, Oppenheimer needs access to that drone.
Oh, I was this close. Funny you mention that. I was this close to overriding and having it. You know, you win some, you lose some.
All right. Well, if no one else has anything pertinent, that's where we'll wrap up for tonight's session.
Yep.
And then I will kick things off next session with the monologue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We get the actual
Ready.
campaign info dump. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
We find out we're the baddies. We've always
I mean,
been the baddies.
This might be news to Op and
No,
Arena,
hey.
but I think the Sherlock.
You're not necessarily the
maybe.
baddies. You've got a choice to make, whether you work for the baddies or not. Basically. All right. Let's go around, have a little chat, and say what you're up to, where we can find you on the internet. So Noir.
Yo, gang, gang, hey
There's some good
everybody.
rolls tonight. There's some good rolls tonight, in amongst the chaff, you know.
Roll20 has been temperamental. You know, at one point I'm swinging for the fences, nothing but 17s and 20s as far as the eye can see, and then after that, a whole lot of red numbers started popping up. That wasn't good. But hey, it's okay. We're where we need to be right now, and I've got a car to tinker with. Maybe it should be the new remote car, like a Jeep.
It's going to take a little bit of time, but a
Yeah,
little military
that'll
jeep.
take some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, an emergency Jeep. Well, I don't know. It's no DHL truck, but that's just my tinkering brain going. You can find me everywhere on the internet as the Noir Enigma. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Because I remember my password. Hey. Usually on Wednesdays, you can find me over on Woven Realm with Chromatic Chimera. Unfortunately, today I'm not going to be able to join them. Good news though, getting more members of my families with that Fauci ouchie, so that'll be good. But later tonight, you may find me over on TVK Roleplay for Brightest Light, which is our Curse of Strahd game. We are in negotiations for a season 2 of Kids on Bikes. So
Beautiful.
pushing for that because that's been just a blast. Also, we are back with Morning Ritual. Our guest this week is Aram of Demigod Status. They're the ones that run Demigod, which is just an outstanding game. And also, our next guests on Morning Ritual are going to be Momo O'Brien and Diana of Harp and Barbarian. So that'll be pretty nifty. And as always, please check me out on Monday nights over on Critical Misses, where I GM Kingsguard, a 5th edition adventure that's taking place in a campaign I've been running for the past 20 years. But that is me. Gang A.
The busiest people in tabletop. Every time I hear that list of stuff, I'm like, fuck, man.
Actually, I have 2 days off now in the week. I don't know what to do with myself. I need to fill it with
Nothing, Noir. That's what days off are for. Right?
No! I need
Productive at all times.
I must play all the games.
No. No, you and James both bad at each other. No chill.
I looked at my schedule. I was like, I got Thursdays and Fridays free. I must fix this.
No. Chill out. Susie.
Oh, Sam.
I'm excited that you want to hear what Havel has to say.
Because it's the little theme of my characters. Is there an authority?
true.
Fuck him. Hex is the authority. Fuck Hex. So we're gonna go for Hexfire, maybe. Who knows? It depends what Havel has to say.
Hexfire.
Hexfire.
That's cool. I like that.
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
But yeah, as for me, when I'm not rolling ones and zeros, it's like so many times today, like roll 20s.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know what did it? Did it at one point? I think it might have been Lynn or even Noir rolled like really low, and I was like, "I'm free. I am no longer roll 20s victim." And it went, "Bitch, you thought," and then hit me with the ones and zeros. So when I'm not doing that, tomorrow you can catch me on my channel at 2 p.m. Eastern. For some Street Fighter 5. I will be playing it against my good friend Kurt, and we're also opening up a lobby. So if you have Street Fighter 5, you can come play with us and maybe kick my ass a little bit because I haven't practiced since last week. So it's been a little bit of time since I've played. Then on Friday, in place of Freebooting Friday this week, because someone is spending time with friends who aren't me, pointed look down the camera.
I get to go to the real world.
I will be playing Resident Evil Village dressed as Lady Dimitris. So I am very excited. I got the gloves, I got the outfit, I got the makeup, I got the hat. And so you get to see me swoon in real time at the... And on Saturday, join us back here on Follow Black Cats for the rebroadcast of last week's After the Fire. If you missed it last week, you want to catch up. You want to watch this episode. It is one of the juiciest ones we've had in a long time. It's got everything. It's got betrayal. It's got dealing with religious figures, it's got spears, it's got swords, it's got old flames returning, both in-game and out of game, as Susie's heart exploded at that lineup that was presented to her, which basically guaranteed the outcome of that scene for her. So yeah, tune in for that. And then obviously on my channel, Mondays, Crusader Queens with Sam. Sam always looks fucking fabulous with wigs and the makeup and the tiara and the conquering of the world. Look at that. Look at that. Then Tuesdays is Siege with V. So I've got busy weeks, and also I am working behind the scenes on things you cannot see but will yet soon see, as we have more information coming about certain projects in the wings with Black Cats Gaming. I'm committed to this hand gesture now. I don't know what this is about, but we're in it. We've got a couple of projects coming, a couple of things coming, so please stay tuned.
Yeah. Thanks so much. And Pope. There was some good movies today.
We'll see how things go, but there has only been one other time since I have been streaming now for years where I've seen that much hate from an automated die roller. That mark this episode down, folks. This is something to reference in the future. But I'm Pope Worldbuild on Twitter, Pope Worldbuild on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. If you want to see more of my ridiculous face, you don't get a lot this month because, well, it's the end of the school year, so everything's busy for me. But you do get a number of opportunities every other Sunday. So this Sunday we're off. But tune in to Matev 7 at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Sunday nights for Masked Sunset City. We got out of our teleportation Loki pickle and are headed back to Earth. And that's not a good thing. So tune in to see the ramifications of that. And then be back here on Wednesday for that monologue, which I am slavering for. And then if you love Murder Dad and Murder Mom, coming up also on Wednesday nights, not just yet, but on May 19th, you can see both Lynn and I over on Praxagora Thesmophoria's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern for some Mechton, Star Battalion memoirs, I believe. And yeah, I am super, super stoked for that. So no, you get a few opportunities, but for the most part, just follow these wonderful people. If there is nothing else that I have learned from that past year, you need wonderful people in your life. And these are all wonderful people. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You're as much part of the story as we are, for a story is nothing without its audience. Well, until next time, see you around.
Thanks so much, Pope. And Lynn, what are you up to at the moment?
Yeah, wow. That was the hell of a thing. But yeah, I'm Lynn playing Cirrus on I spent that time with one hit point, like up until the very end.
You hang on though, that was good.
Oh,
one hit point queen.
Yeah.
God, I hopefully not again. Probably will happen again. I'll probably get
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I'm Lynn Flying Cirrus on Twitter, Twitch, everywhere else. I have my art, which is in this wonderful game in the book. So this book, yeah, and yeah, some stuff coming up. And as far as games, catch me on aforementioned mech game coming up. I'm excited. I have not played a sci-fi game in a long time. I need to like think of character names, good old character and good mech names. I'm very excited for that. But on Saturday on DM, it's our Scion game, Birth of New Gods, where I play a Kitsune Godling who had to go through some trials and put a giant carp to sleep. So interesting times. And on Urban Shadows on Other Doc on Tuesdays, it's our Rome Urban Shadows game where last time I got into a fight in the subway as a demon and fighting another demon, and just had this just trades do a lot of damage. And there's a party coming up, good old formal party, and I can't wait.
Ooh. Right, thanks so much. And then as for us here at Follow Black Cats, yeah, we are busy in the wings with another game coming up after this one. So watch out on our socials for all that kind of stuff. You can follow us at Follow Black Cats here on Twitch and on the Twitters, and Black Cats Gaming on Facebook and other portions of the internet. You can head over to blackcatsgamingshop.com to buy this here game that we just played tonight called The Spy Game, modelled lovely there by my marketing and media coordinator. And we have hard copies that you can buy right now over there on that store. You can also get the PDF there and at Drive-Thru RPG as well. Next time we are going to be live is going to be next Monday. We're going to be playing Crusader Queens, where I still have a kingdom, thank fuck. I have several at the moment, I think, based on the end of last session's gameplay. I think now, have I got the Danelaw now? I can't remember. I think I created the Danelaw.
You're the queen of the Danelaw.
I just created the Danelaw now. So Northern and Eastern England, Norway and Denmark. Yeah. I've not quite reached my goal yet of creating that Empire of the North Sea, which is a little option you can get from some of the keyed in ones from the game. I have to reign over those three kingdoms. No, I have to reign over England, not even the Danelaw. I haven't got England yet. And I have to reign those for those three titles for 30 years, and then you can create the empire. So fuck knows how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try eventually. We'll see what happens. And then we're back again with this here game on the Wednesday, 8 p.m. as per usual in the UK. And then we're going to be doing, even though it's an off week for After the Fire, so this weekend and then next week it would be, we're actually going to take a little bit of a mid-season break so that I can cram in some more Dark Sun sessions with Don. So we'll be playing those to make up for a little bit of time earlier in the year. And then we'll be back to our regular fortnightly schedule in a couple of weeks after that for it. So yeah, I don't think there is anything else to shout about or plug yet. Susie, have you found us someone to raid? Because I never do it.
I'm working on it.
Working on it. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to play us out with. I really don't.
If you're watching this on YouTube,
yeah, there we go.
Come up and please write in the comments. We'd love to see your comments. And if you've gotten all the way to this point, hashtag monologue.
Ooh,
yeah, that's good.
That's a good
like
one.
it.
That
I
is
like
a
it.
good one. Okay, here we go. I got one. We're gonna go raid Madame Gandalf.
Nice. Let's do it.
Boom.
There we
We're
go.
excited.
Yeah, stick around for her, friends. Yeah, we will see you again next week. Take care, everyone. And ta-da for now. Bye-bye.